from the barracks to the battle stream. Estate to finesse, living the dream. 10 years deep, mission in his veins. Dropping suckers while the chat complains. He rose up strong, built a squad online. Veteran hard, always on the grind. But the road got rough, views wouldn't incline. From Twitch to kick, fighting for his time. Oh, Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, never wore that crown. From the highs where the squad would cheer, to the lows when the end drew near. You bled for the name on your tag. Yeah. You stayed when the numbers lagged. Oh, Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, you held the line. Late nights, eyes red from the glow. Chat slow, but he's still on go. Same code, never change who he is. Talk real, show love to the kids. Green screen, stack dreams in the back. Rent due, still push one more stack. Rank earned, never beg for a share. Just a man with a mic in a chair. Who Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, never wore that crown. From the highs where the squad would cheer, to the lows when the end drew near. You bled for the name on your tag. You stayed when the numbers lag. Oh, Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, you held the line. If the cam goes dark one day, if the squad drifts far away, know the echoes of your grind still ring. Every O that you drop still swings. Hey. From the first raid shout to the last goodbye, you gave your all, left it on that line. For the name on your tag, hey. You stayed when the numbers lagged. Oh, Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, you held the line.
Sergeant Finesse, from the desert to the screen, oh, a vet. Got that real in his jeans. 10 years grinding part-time to the bag. Now the stream going dark, they just wave the white flag. Suckers in the chat, brigade, turn they back. Timeline jumping from the blue page to the green app. Sarge in the field, never fear he here. But the war stay on when you chasing them cheers.
Blackout days, building up the private crew. Turn them lurkers into lifers, yeah, they ride with you. If they fade, let them fade, they will slide through. Blackout briefing, only real ones make it through.
Deployed overseas, came home with the scars. Switch Humvee for a headset, still dodging them bars. Chat throwing little shots, he just laughs and mutes. Cause he seen real fire, this is kids in the booth. From the Facebook raids to the late night raids. Green screen tent, same hustle, new stage. If the numbers fall off, he just checks his aim. Cause the mission ain't views, it's respect on the name.
Blackout days, building up the private crew. Stand tall, turn them lurkers into lifers. Yeah, they ride with you. If they fade, let them fade, they will slide through. Blackout briefing, only real ones make it through.
If the cam light dies, he's still on post. Whole chat quiet, he's still 10 toes. Turn the stream off, hear the silence ring. But a soldier ain't defined by a single ping, nah.
Blackout days, building up the private crew. Turn them lurkers into lifers, yeah, they ride with you. If they fade, let them fade, they will slide through. Blackout briefing, only real ones make it through.
Salute.
From the chow hall jokes to the late night cues, you was sleep deprived, still you laced your boots. PT at dawn, then a stream at 9. Uniform folded, control of prime. Chat spam bell while you held that hill. Laughing in the lag, still you got your kills. 10 years in, every drop, every ping. Dog tags hang while the alerts still ring. Finesse. Oh, Sarge through the ups and the downs. You held the line, never wore that crown. From the highs where the squad would cheer to the lows when the end drew near. You gave your all even when it seemed through. The mission kept on living in you. Oh, Sarge through the storms and the flame. You stayed in the fight. You stayed in the game. Algorithm changed, but your aim stayed tight. Numbers dip, still you hit go live. Swapped out flags, new green on the screen. Same old heart, same core team. Chat log thin, but the joke still flew. 2-day sub, typed I still believe in you. You laughed that off, but it sat in your chest. Win or lose, I'ma give them my best. Oh, Sarge through the ups and the downs. You held the line, never wore that crown.
My son's freaking. Oh, my son's crap.
Hands on the keys, but you stare at the cam. Is it time to move on or double down again? Then a whisper in the wires, old friend in the chat. Been a minute, Sarge, but I'm glad you're back. Oh, Sarge through the ups and the downs. You held the line, never wore that crown. From the highs where the squad would cheer to the lows when the end would near. You gave your all even when it seemed through. The mission kept on living in you. Oh, Sarge, if the chapter must fade, know you changed every life that you played. Oh, Sarge, through the storms and the flame, you stayed in the fight.
You stayed in the game. Where is this thing I'm looking for, man? Where is this damn thing? Excuse me. Looking for something on my phone. Yo, Walmart, what up, man? How you doing, bro? How you been, man? You doing good? Hope you're doing good, brother. Hope everything is going well. Whoa. Yo, so I'm going to be in New Jersey from the 24th to 28th. Some will be competing in the Prep Red Zone, the Rise Class 2030. Let me know some place we could hit up while being out there. I have no idea. Dude, I'm not from Jersey, man. I don't know nothing about Jersey, man. I'm in Florida, bro. I was from New York. I don't really know much about Jersey. I don't even know where that is. And Jersey is huge. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Jersey. My brother-in-law lives in Jersey. I'm in Florida though, man. I've been here for 4 years, but I'm not really. I don't really know a lot of spots. Really in Jersey, man. You know. That's cool though, man. Good stuff. Oh, let me just see. I gotta try to find this thing on my phone that my wife sent me, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. She sent me a text. I can't find the amounts you sent me for. Yo! Jeremy! Yo, Jeremy just sent some subs, man. Thank you so much for the subs, brother. Yo, appreciate that, man. How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing all right, man. I have fucking bronchitis at the moment. I'm like 5 or 6 days into antibiotics right now, unfortunately. So yesterday I finally went on a route by myself, and I fucking screwed it up because I just been sick and everything. So today they just sent me home. I'm really stressed out at work, man. I'm really not enjoying what's going on right now. I'm stressed. My anxiety has been the highest it's been in 10 years. Yeah, I don't know what to do. But we have 1 week until I go on vacation, and then I'm just gonna try to figure out during vacation what I want to do. If I'm going to continue this, if I'm going to work for the wife, or I don't know. I got a lot of things on my mind, but yeah, we're taking it one day at a time and seeing how it goes. You know. Hold on, I'm trying to find out. All right, so I figured I'm home. Let me do a stream. Might as well get on here for a little bit. Maybe make some calls to the wife, and I have to finish my taxes and send that shit out. Yeah. Still haven't sent my taxes to get done yet. Word. Just seen you were on here. Thank you for stopping and drop me some subs. I appreciate that, man. I could use anything right now. I've had 2 days off of work. Last Friday I took off because I was sick, and they sent me home today. So it's like 2 days I'm not getting paid for. So everything helps, man. I appreciate that. Gonna get into some and try to get my mind off of shit. Finally sent One Eye Killer his prize that he won, his monitor. I finally sent that out about a week ago to him, so he's happy. Finally got my last giveaway out. That was owed, so I'm really happy about that. Let me put a sub goal up today. I really could use some subs today. Let me put a sub goal up. See if that works. You even have a sub goal? Oh, I do. Let's try it. Widgets. Subscriber goal. There we go. That looks cool. I actually like that better. Goal amount. We'll do 20. And we have 5. How do I make that yellow? Text color yellow? There we go. And I gotta make some big. That looks big. Copy? Let me see if this works. Maybe I can make it bigger. That's pretty cool. It says 10 of 20. No. Let's say 10 of 20. 5. 5. Do not count renewals. Copy. Properties. Boom. Why is it coming up 10 of 20? I have to make that 0? Let's see. Copy. Properties. Just bear with me, guys. Five by 20. There we go. That works. These shaders are taking forever to compile, man. And where are the merch fees? There it is. So I got to bring that out. I'll do that after the stream. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Okay. Server status. North America, man. And servers are low right now. I gotta find a new game to play. I gotta find a new game, man. Yeah, sucks, man. I'm like 5 days in. I'm on doxycycline, albuterol inhaler, and doxycycline, albuterol inhaler, and prednisone steroids. I mean, there's plenty of games out there. It's just a matter of what I want to play, you know, like what I feel like playing. This game is fun and all, but it's just getting boring again, you know. And all anybody wants to do now is the PvE. Nobody wants the PvP anymore. So it's like, all right, now what? I can't play Call of Duty or Battlefield because my computer is saying that I don't have the security thing on, which I do. I mean, I have Midnight. I just haven't played it. You know, I have Midnight. I just haven't played it at all. I do have Midnight. I haven't even tried to play Midnight yet. Maybe I should download it, try it out. Let's see. Because I am getting sick of Dune, to be honest. I'm getting sick of Dune. My account. Let's see. Let me log in. Let me change my game to WoW. World of Warcraft. I haven't played that in a while. Oh, it's on maintenance? For how long? Till what time? Account. Last time I played was March. PayPal? PayPal. All right. Where's my BattleNet? There it is. All right. At least with WoW, I'll have something I can focus on and play, you know. But I haven't played I haven't done any of midnight. I have midnight, but I haven't done any of them. Anything. Install midnight. It's downloading. Yeah, so I go on vacation next Wednesday. And I think I got bronchitis from breathing in all the dust and the rust and everything at this fucking job, which really annoys me. I don't like the fucking route they have me on. They have me on a ghetto fucking route. I haven't done anything midnight. No, I haven't even touched it. Yo, what up, Stellan? I hate that they put me on the most ghetto route. Like I'm in the hood on my route. Yeah, what up, man? And it's fucking terrible. I'm just having second thoughts about this job. Like I'm trying to hold out and just trying to say it'll get better, you know. So, but I'm in a bad place in my head right now. Oh, you took a week off? Nice. I am downloading Midnight because I haven't played it yet and I want to try it out. Downloading it. Oh, Sarge, through the ups and the downs, you held the line, never wore that crown. Yeah, it's terrible, dude. It's fucking terrible. And then yesterday was my first day on the route by myself, and I had like 7 lates. So today they cooked me off the route today, and they sent me home. Like I feel like I'm working at high school. It's like fucking so bullshit right now. So I'm gonna give it this week. I go on vacation next week, and then I'm gonna reevaluate things in my head and see what I want to do. I haven't done anything in Midnight yet, so the trailer is not gonna really do anything for me. I gotta do regular Midnight first. I haven't leveled or anything. You bled on your name on the tag. Hey. It's not coming back on until 6 o'clock. Oh, that's so whack. Till 6 o'clock? Why? Why? What, is it because of the update today? Yeah.
I hope your little strike team is ready. I can already taste the conflict beyond this ring.
I know nothing about this update.
It's time we take the fight to them.
Every second we delay, we lose the advantage of surprising our enemies.
Behold, the Sunstrider Omnium. Madness is but a singular possibility. Such is the burden of discovery.
The Amani stand alone, and the Amani never die. We carve our own path.
Let's get into the story. Hakar is different than other Loa. Let's delve a little deeper into his history.
It's a dope mount. That mount's pretty hot.
Stars guide our path.
Seasonal
Forward.
events.
To put what you do best.
There's a race?
Continue to strike where you see weakness.
Yeah, I haven't done anything in Midnight yet. My guy's not even leveled up. My guy's not even leveled up. Let's see if we can find a YouTube. Midnight, wow.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
15 things you need to know.
Okay, you ready? All right, 100.
Blizzard's long-running MMO is back for its next new era. World of Warcraft Midnight isn't just another brick in a 22-year-old wall, but the second chapter in the ambitious World Soul saga and an introduction to some of the most requested systems in the game's history. From fully realized player housing to sweeping combat accessibility changes, Midnight is set to deliver WoW's most transformative update in years. Whether you're a lapsed veteran wondering if now is the time to dive back in, or a current player deciding if the pre-order is worth it, here are 15 essential things to know.
I was hoping to play today. Maybe I'll just come back later
Midnight.
and play later at like 6.
11th expansion overall and second in the World Soul saga. Midnight marks the 11th full expansion for World of Warcraft and the second installment in the game's multi-chapter World Soul saga. Following 2024's The War Within,
Yo, Jeremy, thank you for that, man.
Continues the narrative threads established in the saga's first episode, moving the story out of the subterranean depths towards a gripping encounter with the Void and the eventual trilogy spanning climax. If you're invested in World Soul's lore,
14
Midnight
to go.
is a crucial middle entry.
Thank you, man.
Story is driven by the Void's assault on
I gotta make up for my 2 days of not working.
Narratively, Midnight centers on a Void-led invasion of the Elven Kingdom.
Thank you so much, brother.
With Void Storm striking Eversong Woods, the Blood Elves' homeland, Xalatoth, the Harbinger, unleashes chaos as she moves to extinguish all light.
Okay.
Using these settings again gives Blizzard space to reimagine Warcraft's most visually iconic regions, as players unite the forces of light to protect the Sunwell. Midnight is primed to deliver a high-stakes narrative where conflict ties directly to the cosmic forces that are increasingly defining modern WoW storytelling. New and revamped zones, including...
Yeah. Yo, Stellan, thank you, man. Yeah, this job is stressing me way more than... Bro! Yo, thank you, man. Oh, shit. Yo, Stellan, bro, thank you so much. Holy shit, man. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yo, Loomis with the resub. Thank you, man. Yeah. This new job, like being on, as a streaming the last 10 years and being home, my anxiety levels, my PTSD and anxiety went down a lot, but being back at this job now, it's back up again, like 70-80%. It's terrible. I'm not feeling it, but I'm still, still seeing what I can do. Hopefully it works out. If not, I mean, I got to go work for the wife. Worst case scenario. Gotta play, man. Just got out. Try being trusted. You playing someplace in this. Yeah, I know. So we'll see. They sent me home today because I screwed up on a route yesterday, my first day on the route, and they sent me home today to get better because I have bronchitis. But I'm just like down now, so I'm like, let me get on a stream. But Midnight looks pretty cool. I haven't played Midnight yet, so I'm downloading it right now. And I think I'm gonna play it tonight at like 6 o'clock. I'm gonna come back on later and play it too. I'll do like a double stream today.
Form the backbone for exploration and progression. Midnight comes with 3 regions: the Alpine, Zulaman, home of the Amani.
Wait, Zolomon is back? Oh shit.
3 new regions: the Alpine, Zulaman, home of the Amani Trolls; Harander, the bioluminescent jungle homeland of the new
Nice.
allied race, the Haranir.
How you guys doing, man? How you doing, Stone? How you doing, Loomis? How you doing, Jeremy?
Storm. The harrowed place, you'll take the
I
fight
miss streaming,
directly
man.
to Zalatath.
I really
But
do,
it
deep in my
isn't
heart.
just new territory. Midnight rebuilds the familiar too. Eversong's woods are expanded, combining the Ghostlands with a shiny new hub at its center.
Oh shit.
Silver Moon City.
I haven't played any of Midnight
Player
yet.
housing arrives.
I started my
Player-
player house before the expansion dropped, so I have the player housing. I have my house created with like a little bit of furniture, but not a lot. It's like a little
Player
furniture,
housing
you know.
is now finally a core World of Warcraft feature, with this Midnight Edition redefining the MMO's long-term progression and social
I
interaction.
do like that I have a
And the
crib.
good news: everyone
Right?
can have a house. No exorbitant requirements, no down payments, lotteries, in-game mortgages, or financial upkeep. Just a home shared between your warband. Yes, all your characters, no matter their allegiance, are welcome. What's
Excuse me.
more, decor rewards are shared between them, meaning furnishing owned by
Nice.
one character can be given to another. Deep housing customization through decor and floor
Yeah, I
plans.
got a little bit into the deep housing before Midnight came out, and I was playing with it. I think March is the last time I played.
Proving that housing is more than just a side system, Blizzard is providing a suite of design and customization tools for your home. Building the interior in basic or advanced mode, a variety of home decor and die select items can be resized and placed anywhere you see fit. And property exteriors can be modeled from 4
Thank you so much,
initial
guys, for those
templates:
subs so far.
Blood Elf, Night
We're only
Elf,
8 away from the
Orc,
goal for today.
and Human, with different windows,
That's awesome.
facades,
Thank you, man.
towers, and more, giving
Thank
you
you, guys.
deep customizations that truly reflect your own unique style and Azerothian achievements.
All right, so it says it's
Neighborhoods
gonna.
create shared communal spaces.
It's coming on at 6
Your home will
today,
be
right?
based in one of 2 neighborhood zones:
3
Founders
p.m.
Point for the
Pacific. So say
Alliance,
okay.
or the Horde's
So I'll stream
Razorwood
now for a little
Shores.
while, and then I'm gonna
Each
stream again
residential
tonight.
area covers 50 plots of equal size,
And,
with some spots
try out
dotted on the
some
perimeter
Midnight tonight.
and others nestled together in tight
It's downloading right
cul-de-sacs.
now.
The idea being to choose the plot which fits your desired aesthetic and interaction potential. Residing in a close-knit community seems to be Blizzard's intent, with monthly, neighborhood-wide endeavors setting communal tasks which reward themed decorations for the entire community when
That's
completed.
cool. Okay.
Awaken to a world of wonder.
What is this? Oh,
in
commercial.
Final Fantasy XIV Online.
New alliance race, the Haranir.
The
Playing through
Haranir.
Midnight's campaign brings you into the company of a new race, the Haranir. While first met in previous expansion, The War Within, only now does the story of these reclusive Rootway Guardians take the main stage, where their trust needs to be earned through
The
quest
Haranir,
progression.
okay.
Available to both Allied and Horde, the ancient race, adorned with bioluminescent paint and showing a deep reverence for nature, brings a suite of unique customizations.
Can
and
you fly in the new
character design,
zones? Yeah, you probably
embedding
can,
them
right?
thoroughly in World of Warcraft's ever-expanding lore. New Demon Hunter specialization, Devourer. The Demon Hunter's
Devourer.
class design is evolving in Midnight with its 3rd iteration, Devourer, a new spec which utilizes void magic to
Devourer.
do damage. With distinct mechanics that hinge on your individual specializations and hero talents, the Devourer, with its own I-Beam-alike special attack Void Ray, is a mid-ranged operator with agile mobility and a devastating set of melee and combo chains. A suite of fresh PvE content. Rounding out
There we go.
Midnight's
I
fresh
fixed it,
content
the-
is
the
8
WoW
new
category
dungeons to conquer, each
on
with
Rumble,
distinct
guys. It's
environments and
fixed.
storylines. 9 bosses split across 3 new raids, and 12 solo-focused missions. The breadth Blizzard are weaving into Midnight suggests they're prioritizing varied progression paths, catering to soloists, groups, and hardcore raiders alike.
Okay.
Elsewhere, 10 new delves, with new layouts, new enemies, and a debut
Oh shit! It looks
NPC
like the old
companion
Scarlet
for a
Monastery.
renewed challenge. Combat possibly WoW's most accessible yet.
What?
Midnight is set to streamline the game for all skill levels, making World of Warcraft's combat system more accessible for every player archetype.
Okay.
Class specializations are being revamped, reducing their complexity by making buffs and
What do you
rebuffs
guys think
easier
about
to track.
Stellan?
and
Have you guys played
introducing more
Loomis? Have you guys
visible
played
prompts in the interface.
Blizzard?
Blizzard
What do you
are
guys,
also
episode? What do
committed
you
to
guys think
reviewing
about
the
it?
cognitive load when playing as each spec. all while reducing add-on reliance to make the path to mastering any specialization more intuitive, whether you're a newcomer, returnee, or veteran.
Have you guys played any Midnight at all or no?
New opt-in hunting
played
system.
This?
Prey.
I haven't played Midnight since it came out.
Yes, there is
so
a new
I'm
hunting
looking
system
to get
that
into
lets
it
you
a little
pursue
bit.
powerful targets across
You enjoy it,
midnight
Jeremy?
zones. When opted into Prey and with a target locked in, you can travel as normal.
Is
Just
it good?
ensure you're
Stella,
alert.
what is your
target
take
can
on it?
appear at unpredictable times during exploration.
I haven't even played it
activity,
since
or
it came out
perhaps
at all.
They'll spot you first. With 3
It's a good
difficulties
20 to 60
master,
hour dump? Okay, cool.
Prey-specific mechanics, and a variety of cosmetic rewards, this new hunting system is set to bring new meaning to WoW's structure. PvP expands with new battlegrounds and training.
I like that there's a new battleground. It's
Midnight
a new big battleground,
is bringing
right?
Slayer's Rise, a 40-on-40
Yeah, I
Horde
like the-
versus Alliance battle set within the Void
Nice,
Storm.
a 40 on
With
40.
Blizzard confirming the new battleground takes inspiration from the epic, large-scale battlegrounds of Alterac Valley and Isle of the Conquest.
Nice, I
Further,
like that.
if you keep War Mode turned on, you'll be able to engage in further world PvP objectives throughout the Void Storm. And in keeping with Midnight's renewed focus on
I always leave
approachability,
PvP on.
the expansion ships with all new training grounds, giving a process for novices to reach competitiveness. Release date and pre-order rollout.
You already know that part.
Multiple digital editions and a physical tender to extras too.
All
from
right, so we
pets and
are.
mounts to housing decor.
I already did all that. Let me go
This
with
is
the
the garden hose
I'm gonna
nozzle my
the
team
features.
spent 3 years building because every pressure washer on the market kept letting.
All right, everyone, we've had a deluge of stuff from Midnight.
I definitely need to upgrade this computer soon. I'm still rocking a 3070, man. Can you guys believe that shit? So hopefully by maybe the end of this year, I'm gonna try to upgrade this bad boy. Yeah, because I probably need to get a bigger case too. But the new 50s aren't that big, right? Aren't they small? So maybe I will be able to fit in this case. Yeah, I definitely got to upgrade this computer. It's like 3 years old. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely not as good anymore now compared to all the other shit that's out. Yeah, I mean it's good for now. You know, I'm still fine with it, but I definitely need to upgrade this shit
press.
soon.
And here's the strange part. Blizzard's own sources have actually been wrong about the contents of their own expansion.
Yeah, what about Elemental?
We've
Are they high
seen
right now,
awfully
their
written
prices?
blog posts, a completely fractured media
5
presence,
parts
and the
are
likes
bigger
of
than
dev
anything.
panels
Oh, it
not
is.
be streamed and then be uploaded
Okay,
with
so I would need a bigger box,
absolutely
okay.
awful audio. You know, it's almost as if their internal social media, marketing, and publishing
okay,
teams
damn.
were completely gutted.
So I guess it's
So
gonna be a
yes, it's
while.
been an embarrassment, but the info is out there. We've been able to validate everything we can. So
Is it-
today, I'll fix the problem for you. Here is everything that's coming in Midnight.
Guys, I'm just watching this to kill some time as I download Midnight. I haven't played it yet. I have it, but I never played Midnight. So I think tonight at 6, we're gonna come back later as well, and we're gonna actually try Midnight out and level up and stuff, and have some streaming fun again with you guys.
Okay, we've got a new feature coming called Prey, and it matters because WoW's open world
This
gameplay
Prey thing?
hasn't foundationally changed since Legion. Which
Prey was
9
cool?
years ago. That's when
All
we
right.
got world quests. But now
Yeah,
they're
I haven't
kind
played
of
it at
stale.
all.
So
Not,
Blizzard
I haven't
adding
even.
in
My
a new
guy's still
challenge called Prey. And
has to
Prey is
level
a
up and everything. I haven't
key
touched it.
gameplay system. Basically, it's a sort of hunter be hunted thing while you are questing or flying around. And what you do is you either pick normal, hard, or nightmare mode based on your skill difficulty. And apparently, it's similar to delve bosses like Kaivesa.
Oh, they'll just
but
show
they're
up on
just
you while
out
you're in the middle of the
open
world? Oh, I'm gonna
Now,
do
if
that,
doesn't seem
100%.
good to you, that's okay. It is an opt-in thing, so if you just want to chill, you can totally
Do they drop items?
that. But if you're bored and you want some excitement that isn't instanced, then, well, you can become either predator or prey. And overall, the impression I've got from this is that it's another layer of stuff on top of the regular open world experience, just that it's one that
Oh, if they
does
drop
appear
items,
to
that would
allow
be really
for
cool.
a good amount of challenge.
Right?
Now, it will have
Guys, I
cosmetic
lost
rewards,
9
it'll have
pounds.
things
Can
like
you tell?
mounts, housing items.
Look at my
And
neck.
I have to imagine gear and that sort of
I lost
thing.
9
Obviously, there
pounds.
isn't confirmation
You see it
of
in my
things like
neck?
that yet.
Look at that. I lost 9 pounds,
There's
guys.
huge news for returning players as well. Kind of incredible, actually. In Midnight, they're actually revamping the entire new and returning player
They gave you a
experience.
bag? Okay,
what
cool.
What that means is that Exile's Reach is getting revamped, and it will
Nice.
then directly lead into Dragonflight and the War Within. But what they're doing is essentially a streamlining of the story, and that streamlining of the story is going to include raids.
I
in
miss
their
playing. I
new
miss
single-player
WoW.
Story mode.
I miss
basically,
WoW. I
there'll
miss
be no more
streaming.
skipping
I miss
stuff.
playing
You'll
games,
be able to
man.
essentially experience the story from
I really
Dragonflight
do.
through to now, which does sort of
It's
make
hurt.
sense
It's hurting my
because
chest.
Dragonflight
It's
is where
hurting
the
my
Volsung
soul.
Saga plot threads
Nightmare
really
gives you
did start to
champion gear.
begin.
Nice.
Now, if you're returning more recently, you'll get a guide.
Worry about getting the 80 first? Yeah, that shit goes quick.
Highlands, and they'll make sure you know about all the new gameplay and systems. So there you go, a personal welcome back from Metzen or Laura Bailey. Now, luckily, the new lore walking system is getting additions as well. And if you're not familiar with that, lore walking is
I wasn't really a fan of lore walking.
Narrated version. You may have seen headlines that transmogrification is free. That is actually not true, but it is going to be cheaper and the system is being revamped. And this is the most important thing, right? In Midnight, transmog is going to be slot-based, not item-based. So you would pay to stick a new hat mog on your head
Excuse
slot,
me.
not on the helmet that is currently in your head gear slot.
Okay.
That sounds a little bit complicated.
Imagine being able to build anything.
What is this?
Just by thinking about it. Meet
We are 1/3 of the download.
This next one's fairly minor, but it will be cored out the game feels.
Almost at, we're
Vigor,
42%.
as a part of the skywriting system is going away.
Oh, the Vigor's going away.
Skywriting,
Nice.
which is the newer, faster, more dynamic flight system, is changing to, instead of using the Vigor balls that we currently have in our UI, to use shared charges for abilities instead. And ultimately, this is streamlined, and it will probably be faster for most people, and it'll also clean up your screen as well.
Nice,
The Vigor bar is aggressively huge. Next, there's huge news for add-ons. So if you're coming back to Midnight, there are certain combat add-ons you won't need if this plan works. They've already started replacing things, of course, but
I like that how they're
step
doing.
further.
They're doing their own
Blizzard
add-ons
almost
now.
hid this news buried under the gameplay features heading.
I like that you can
But
do all that
basically,
yourself. You know.
nameplate changes are coming, and an Xbox Wire post, yeah, I know, sums this up as more clarity, more customization, less clutter. So basically, way better default nameplates and more.
Dude, I
customization for them.
listen.
But it's not only that, the advanced.
I got bronchitis from my job, and I know I did because I have never had bronchitis in 30 fucking years probably. I don't smoke, right? And when I was working in the mornings for the first 2 hours, we're on the line, emptying out the bins, putting them on the line, which goes around and down the belt, and then the guys are on the line for the trucks, loading the trucks. And when I was moving the boxes, I see the plume of rust dust flying in the air. Fans are blowing. I'm soaking wet. I'm breathing this in. And I think that's how I got the bronchitis. And I already have sinusitis severe sinusitis from Afghanistan. So this is another reason why I'm not liking this job right now is I have to do this every day. And on Mondays, I go in at 5:30. So in the morning, Monday mornings, I do it for 4 hours on the line. And I'm breathing this shit in constantly. And I wound up getting bronchitis. So I'm on albuterol fucking inhaler. I'm on steroids and I'm on doxycycline right now. And so that's another negative about this job that's in my head and making me rethink all this shit because it's terrible. And like, how long is this going to last? Is it going to be happening all the time? Like,
Cooldown Manager
fucking
is
sucks,
also
bro.
getting updates as well. And if you're not familiar with that feature, it's basically there.
In theory, doing this job was great.
Attack of
because I wasn't making the money I needed to make.
Announced, it's fairly clear their next
streaming
is Plater.
But in theory, it was great. But in reality, now it's not turning out to be that great at all.
You're going to have your WoW houses before
sucks.
Christmas. That's because Ian hard confirmed that housing comes in patch 11.2.7.
And I'm like 5 days into my antibiotics
later
now
this year. And based on the current schedules, we believe they're targeting December. Though you will need to actually own Midnight to play it. And we also got another nice hard confirm of a feature, and that is imports. Basically, if you like someone's house, you can just ask them
I don't
for their
smoke,
import
man.
code, and then, well,
I don't
you
smoke
can
nothing.
import their house. Pretty cool, and it should allow for a lot of community sharing.
I don't
as an
smoke
example
nothing.
of things
Sucker.
like templates for houses or kitted out areas. Okay, let's move into some content then.
Allied race, the
Well, we
Harunar.
finally know what's going on with the Haranir.
New spec in class. Oh,
Classes
the
then.
Harunar.
We're not getting a new class, but we are getting a new spec. Demon Hunter is getting Devourer, which is a mid-range caster with some insanely cool sounding cosmic and
That's pretty
void
cool.
abilities. There's things like Collapsing Star, which just sounds cool. But here's the big thing. It's probably actually a melee DPS that can stay in mid-range. That's at least our take from looking through all the abilities.
Interesting.
They revealed that it does have melee abilities like Void Blade and Hungering Slash. They basically dive in close, do cool void stuff, and then jump back out. And if you're an FF14 player, you may recognize this as being inspired by both Red Mage and Reaper. And at least from my jaunt into FF14, man, Red Mage is awesome. If we get that gameplay feel here, I'm very happy. I think it's a really cool fantasy for a mobile caster. And if you loved Shadow Priest back during the Legion expansion, then maybe you'd want to check this out. Now, the main gameplay loop revolves around harvesting souls to extend your Void metamorphosis.
World and content story. Midnight itself. What the fuck? The shit is this?
Bruh. So that's a lot of stuff. What about the actual content? Well, here's what it is. 4 major story zones. First, the Eversong Woods, which are revamped, healed from the Scourge, and now also include the Ghostland. So
that's
it's all
awesome.
That's one big zone.
I love that. That's a horde area.
Zolaman, that's the Forest Troll Empire.
That's cool.
But massively expanded.
That looks cool. I want to check out Zolaman.
Third, Harandar. This is a zone that is seemingly deep under Pelfalas.
And you can fly right away, right, in these new areas?
Where the unknown world trees roots
you guys
meet.
Can you fly right away in the new zones?
And then finally,
there's
nice. Voidstorm, which is
cool.
a distant void world where Xalatath has her base of operations. I honestly wonder if that's maybe the place that she actually used to call home. We don't know how we get there, but if I was to speculate, there is a big hole in the sky.
I like the level numbers around your guys' names now. That's cool.
This one is going to be different from the last few
Look
expansions.
at Stellan with level 25.
We start off with song fighting off Xalatath's
Jeremy, what level are you?
Cinematic. Once we sort that out, we get a choice.
19,
There are
nice.
3 middle chapters to choose from. One takes us down to Harandar to discover Azeroth's hidden history and to befriend the Haranir. Another
That's
is
cool.
to
I like
go to
that level thing.
Zolaman to awaken dormant troll gods and recruit them to our cause. The third
I
is
like
an
that
all-new
level
zone.
thing.
It's actually quite cool. We invested.
Guys, if you see that link right now on Spotify, check it out. I published all my music that I created myself. All the Sarge songs I made, they're all on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, Apple Music, everywhere. They're published everywhere. You can download them, listen to them. I also have another 18 song album called The Game of Life, which is like an old school 90s hip hop type feel about me and my crew growing up in Long Island and in Queens, and all the crap we used to get into and shit, like smoking Buddha and all this crazy shit we used to do, going to clubs and hanging out. They're really good songs, and they're really catchy and really cool. You can download it all for free, guys, online, and check them out if you own Spotify or iTunes or any of that shit. But that's the link to Spotify. They're also, like I said, on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, YouTube Music, everywhere. So check it out. It's pretty cool.
The Light. Basically, it's Arator, which is Alaria and Dralian's son, taking us on a quest, a pilgrimage across.
Can you believe those
Mordor's
Knicks,
holy
huh?
places. Stuff like Light's Hope Chapel. Essentially, it's a campaign chapter that's
freaking
not
Knicks, let's
limited
go.
to only being in a new zone, which honestly I think is a no-brainer for just trying to tell a good story that takes all the cool stuff from Warcraft into account. So I like that. Once we do the 3 of those, we wrap it up in Voidstorm, and it's quite cool. Basically, the Army of the Light are going to be at our back, and we lay
And there should be a raid out already, right? At least one raid, I would think, right?
siege to Xalatath's fortress once and for
So
all.
yeah, I got a lot of work to do.
I'm sure everything will go accordingly to plan.
Can't see that,
Let's
but
talk
yeah,
about the main
exactly.
city. The main city this time is
I'm
Silvermoon.
glad
There's actually
that
a twist. It is not a
they
neutral
won, but
city.
yeah, the
It's
city is
base for
fucking
both
trash.
factions, but the
Patch
Alliance
hits 3.
only gets a relatively small staging area.
I got a lot to do.
as an
I don't have
alliance
any max level yet,
and
so I gotta do the whole leveling process. I got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get on it at 6 tonight and play.
I'm really happy to see that. I think this is
and
the
do a
right way
stream
to
later as
things.
well.
It makes sense for us to be there in the story. I think the Horde have got a real raw deal, and for them, you know, to get Silvermoon.
I'm excited to play some new
revamped,
content, man.
Big new city. And all
53
forward.
years, yeah.
I think that's
Since
fantastic.
1973.
For an Alliance player's
Yeah.
experience, being in a little enclave
year my wife
staging
was
area,
born.
I actually think is pretty cool. So I'm down with this. And certainly from what we've seen, the art team are, as usual,
It was a
cooking.
great series,
Now,
too.
to be clear,
They
Blizzard
destroyed the
have
Spurs.
not really done all of their deep dives yet. We don't know if there are more structural changes. We don't know if this will feel similar to Khazalgar in terms of rares, treasures, and world quests.
I'm glad you
Story
guys are liking the
content-wise,
game.
I actually think
I'm
that's
looking
sounding
forward to
pretty
playing it later.
Dungeons and Delves then, we're obviously getting them, and Blizzard confused everybody by being their own fake news. Well done, guys. Anyway, here's what is reliable and fact-checked.
He's got a good voice, this
there are
guy.
8 dungeons. and some of them are pretty cool. Like
Eight
Windrunner
dungeons.
Spire, which, by the way, is
Wow.
remade, way bigger, looks awesome. A totally remade Magister's Terrace and Murder Row.
Nice.
That's 3 in Eversong. Then there's the Den of Nalarak and Miasra Caverns in Zulaman, and the
Those are
Blinding
cool,
Villa
yeah.
in Harrondar. The description kind of caught us off guard.
Oh, listen.
Dawnwell,
Say what's up.
causing rapid
Look how big this
growth
dude's
that
getting.
What's up, chat?
threatens silver
Listen,
moons. I wonder
I'm
what
not gonna-
Dawnwell
what
is.
happened?
Anyway,
You
last two are in
know
Void
what's the
Storm.
thing,
They're
so
called
I
Nexus
can't
Point
really- I
Zenith
don't think everyone
and
can go
Void
and pick it
Scar Arena.
Why?
which
How
is
long
pretty
was it?
cool. Now, the most recent
Yeah, I was
patch dungeon,
charging it at
Ecodome
one,
Aldani,
so
is absolutely fantastic. If
Plug it on mine in the room.
similar
You know that
team
green
continuing
box?
with
It's a
similar
supercharger.
quality, then
Put it on it right now. Also,
yes,
come
that
here.
would be very good
I'm gonna
indeed.
get off in a little bit,
Delves, then.
but I want to
Blizzard
play
also
tonight at like
gave us
6
this
when WoW
info
comes
here.
back on.
Thank you,
So,
guys.
and so I'll get off you and do anything, and then
Some
like
places
6
said
tonight,
there
you
were
can go play
7
VR
delves.
again.
Others said
Go
there
put my
were
black thing
11
on. It's a
delves.
supercharger.
But here's what we're sure of.
Thank you.
There are 10 delves, plus
It'll
one
supercharge it.
extra one for the Nemesis boss. We know 3 are in Eversong,
Yeah.
3 are in Void Storm.
I gotta
and
make
2
like
are in
deals with him now to
Zoltan.
get into my
There
damn
are
streaming
3
area.
more that don't have confirmed locations as of yet. And honestly, I'm really excited to just see how like they've got better at making.
I gotta make deals
delves,
with him.
because now they've got a full expansion of feedback. Now our new delve companion is going to be Valera Sanguinar. She's one of the few neutral but recognizable blood elves. She's got plenty of history. I think makes sense for her character. And to be real with you, from the perspective of someone who
The game is
accidentally
at
just fell back in
68%.
love with playing the basic game, I'm really
Oh.
excited for this. I'm especially excited for what's coming with raids.
This summer, Florida residents
Oh, I gotta
can
down.
buy a day and get a
I gotta.
second day free
I
on
do
a
have.
one-day park
I
to
do have
park
curse
promo
words,
ticket
so.
to Universal Studios Florida and Universal Islands of Adventure. Restrictions apply. Get details at universalorlando.com.
Why all these commercials?
Raids are very different this time round. We're not getting 1, we're actually getting 3. Our first raid will be the Void Spire. That's an Assault and Zalatat's base, and it's going to have only 6 bosses, down from the usual 8. But then we've got a 1-boss raid in Harrondar, which is called the Dream Rift, and to
Okay.
finish it off, a 2-boss raid called the March on Quel'Danas, which is of course
That's
the
cool.
island up to the north of Quel'Thalas. And a structure like this is almost
Oh man, I'm really
new to
hoping
Blizzard.
like
this feels so
when
old
BlizzCon
school
comes
that
out
it's
this year
basically
that they
like a
announce
Burning Crusade or Wrath
Classic
era
Plus. I'm
thing.
pretty sure they
Because
are
that's
going to
how they
announce
used to
it
structure
because
their
I'm
raids.
really looking forward to
And
playing
building
Classic
3
Plus.
raid environments is going to take a lot of work, so they must be doing that for good
I'm really
reason.
looking forward to playing
And I
Classic
suppose
Plus.
That reason's likely the story. For years, Blizzard have struggled to tell the story well in raids. You know, with the release window being tied to the season and all of that stuff. And sometimes it means we even get the story of the game out of order, which just confuses people. And it ends up being the case that there's 1 raid and 1 big cinematic cutscene. I think though with 3 raids, they can split things out a little bit more. They can have more story with the same amount of bosses, which does seem great to me. Now we'll have a big story beat, of course, in attacking the Void Spire, then a little intermission to fight an undreamt god in the Dream Rift, and then, after a week or 2, we'll get quests that send us to Quel'Danas. That basically is to
Oh, did y'all be there?
Plateau.
Nice.
You'll know that from the final patch of the Burning Crusade expansion if you played back then. As I
Wonder
did,
what Plus would
banging
be.
patch, and that seems
Yeah,
to
I
be
know.
our big finale. And for those
What
who
is
aren't
that?
raiders,
What is
the good
that?
news
What
is
is
that
that thing?
story mode will be there, and it will, well, basically allow them to put real story in the raids again. So
Oh, that means
this could
classic.
be quite massively improved, to be honest with you. And out of almost everything I'll say today, this
It definitely would be
seriously
huge
might be the
change
most
because
important thing.
supposedly
They're sort
they
of breaking
data mine
tradition
stuff
here.
and there's a
They're changing out the
lot.
structure, but they're even doing it in a way that's making life harder for themselves. You know, making 3 raids, 3 raid environments instead of 1. So they must think it's worth it. But here's the most shocking thing. PvPers have not been completely forgotten.
I love that they did a 40-man PvP. I love the big PvPs, and I'm going to be playing it. I'll tell you right now.
And I think this just speaks to how confusing the media environment has been. Many people don't know that there's going to be a new battleground that is 40v40. It's in Voidstorm, it's called Slayer's Rise, and this is basically the first new epic battleground they've done since Ashran in Warlords of Draenor. Now, technically, it's changed from being an open world PvP thing to a epic battleground that happened late in BFA for Ashran, but that still is 3 whole expansions ago. But that's not all. They might seriously be working toward a future for at least some PvP. That's because loads of people love Comp Stomp. That's the versus NPC version of Battlegrounds, and those are becoming a fixed option instead of being a rotating thing. And the biggest thing is its changing name. Its name has changed to the Training Grounds.
If you use
I
weak
would
auras,
then
it's gone
say,
now?
Interesting. Training for
do I
what?
use weak auras?
Training for real PvP? Training for more battlegrounds Blizzard will put into the game?
No, I don't use it.
I have to wonder if this is the start of something.
I don't use weak auras.
But more than any of that, is this it? Is that all? Because I've seen a lot of feedback from people saying
Thank you.
this
I don't
seems
use it,
small
though.
for an expansion. And in a way, you're right. But let me kind of
Is there
tell
any
you...
Classic Plus news?
Shell come court filings reveal project
I hate that Ascension WoW was shut down. What Ascension WoW is pretty cool.
But first,
All right, I see some people we need to ask them what's on their Tinder music profile. We got this. What is on your Tinder music playlist?
You know that song Opita?
Uh-huh.
It's Oh So Quiet by Bjork. Love you, Joe!
Come on with all these freaking commercials, man. Sorry for the ads, guys.
we have
Do they
so much
play
to talk
ads
about
now
in today's
on the
live
kick?
news. But first, ladies and gentlemen, something is afoot. I say that because a combination of data mining, creator teasing, and one very pointed Blizzard fake out has got people excited again.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to talk about. So, let's get into the news. After Holly's fake out announcement at the State of Warcraft, we thought it would be Classic Plus in September, which felt like a bit of a long time to wait. And maybe Blizzard agreed because some went for a trip back to the Orc statue in Irvine. Esfand has been posting about the Dark Portal never opening, and basically every Classic creator has been gearing up to something. Now, naturally, and basically...
Isn't it? What does he say? What did he say?
Went for a trip back to the Orc statue in Irvine. Esfand...
Isn't it beautiful? Sometimes I think it's a shame it ever opened. Ooh.
Has been posting about the Dark Portal never opening, and basically every Classic creator has been gearing up to something. Now, naturally, that's kicked off
That's
a
cool.
round of Reddit leaks, fake leaks, maybe real leaks, and people pinning little bits of string to the wall trying to work it all out. So, rather than get lost in whatever somebody's uncle apparently heard
Oh,
from
I'm
a
so
friend,
excited for Classic
let's
Plus, man.
just talk about what's actually there and what's actually concrete. So, back when patch 12.05 hit the PTR, data miners found a bunch of odd things. Skyborn housing decor. There's a wind well, wind chimes, a banner, curtains, a pillow. They're light blue, they're wind themed, they're very elven looking items, and they've got file names such as 12ph shop Skyborn. So, on its own, that's not really proof of much. It could just be a shop bundle, a trading post thing. It could be an ordinary bit of housing decor with a name that just sounds more important than it
What would
is.
be different about it? It would just be added. So WoW Classic is the way WoW has been, right? WoW Classic Plus will be all new stuff to the game, like they did. Remember what they did with Season of Discovery, Jeremy? It would be something like that. They would add new areas, they would add new dungeons, they would change different places, make new places. They basically would literally, instead of just forget about like every expansion to WoW, think about WoW Classic, like the original vanilla WoW, and then adding something new right after it in the Classic world. So not going to the portal. In the Classic map, adding stuff, adding new dungeons, new raids, almost like they did with Season of Discovery. The reason they're going to do that is because there were so many things out like Turtle WoW and Ascension WoW, which was awesome. You could play and everything was different. But they threw lawsuits on them and they shut them all down because they're coming out with their own Classic Plus version.
But what happened afterwards was more
It's going to be dope.
because the Skyborn items actually vanished.
They know they can really get a lot from it. I think that's why they're doing it.
Public pages or posts that had referenced them
You know?
became unavailable or just disappeared from normal view. Then, the related model and texture files appeared to have been encrypted. Now, that is not normal behavior. That's what we call a cover-up. Because data mined items appearing is completely normal. Data mined items getting attention.
Yeah, they lawsuited them and shut them down. Yeah. That's why they did that, because they're making their own.
But it's not
And this is all the other hints right here.
The file ID placement. The Skyborn Windwell appears right beside the expansion pre-order style decor wells that we got with Midnight. Some of the texture paths actually seem to predate Midnight, while the actual decor showed up in 12.
I don't care about this decor. I want to see other stuff.
region where we get the idea people in a way that truly makes sense. So let me explain. The idea people keep coming back to is Northerron, a region where we get high elves, dwarves, griffins, wind-themed stuff, and maybe some Alliance shaman flavor if Blizzard wanted to go in that direction. Now, any one of those little things is a little thin. A data-mined griffin doesn't mean that we're going to declare skyborn elves are really a thing. But if you put enough of these things beside each other, I think you can see why people are leaning into it.
Sorry, making sense.
Same, roughly speaking, fantastical space, the same theme. And then that all brings us back to Classic Plus. So, Mists of Pandaria Classic still has a bit of runway, so this is unlikely to be some sort of normal, Warlords of Draenor Classic beat. These assets and all the talk. I mean, the Dark Portal not opening is why people think Blizzard are preparing to almost fork the timeline, right?
Yeah.
What if Azeroth continued, or there was just more time before the Burning Crusade?
Yeah,
and
that would be great.
During that time, we could just explore post-Warcraft 3 Azeroth a hell of a lot more. Now,
Yeah,
if
that'd be
Classic
sick.
Plus is about that, about staying in Azeroth and exploring different old world ideas instead of just marching through the same old expansion treadmill, then Northerron and Old Faction Fantasy fit that pitch, honestly, pretty damn neatly, pretty perfectly. So I think a fair read of this is this. Some of this stuff is circumstantial. Some of it is community cope or community hope. Some of it, a lot of it actually, is genuinely odd, especially those without pretty much just giving the whole game away. On the one hand, the creator stuff could be Blizzard soliciting feedback, having a chat, and it could be BlizzCon, where we actually see the thing get announced. But also, it is looking like it could be shown off, perhaps even...
What if they made a Warcraft MMO? See how they're just making all he's I like how they're doing that.
Sooner than BlizzCon. That may seem like a totally insane thing, but thinking about BlizzCon, there's going to be quite a few things.
When is BlizzCon? When is World of Warcraft BlizzCon this year? August?
BlizzCon 2026 is scheduled for
September 12th. Okay.
Will need to announce there. There's even
So 3
talk
months.
About, say, that new StarCraft open world game, right? So with all that in mind, maybe they want to space things out a bit. Now, there is one extra wrinkle to this, though. It is looking fairly certain that there will be Classic Plus news soon.
What's this?
But oddly enough, that's not the only Classic
Warcraft Legacy phones are not available.
Warcraft news, because in a seemingly random act of grace, Blizzard finally undid some of the damage that they inflicted in Warcraft 3 6 years ago. And yes, it really has been that long. You can now play Warcraft 3 through Battle.net properly via Warcraft 3. It took a while, but the fabled light touch balance stuff is actually here, and true to Paul Cubitt's word, they are bringing up the wrong. And if the tank roll feels undertuned, people will just stop queuing. And that's obviously been something that people have felt with the tank shortage. And I think this is the bit that matters beyond just the patch notes. The sturdier tanks are, the more people will be willing to play them. The shakier tanks are, and the more people will just quietly stop queuing. And basically, the more tanks that queue, the more Mythic Plus groups you're probably going to get. So every tank basically ends up enabling 4 other people to go and do a dungeon. Now, Blizzard already seemed to know that the role is under pressure, and that's because of Lindormi's Glow. It was added in 1205 as an option to attempt to make routing easier. That definitely helps. But I just do not think the tank shortage is something that a small boost on its own will be able to fix. Tanks being sturdier is good. It gives them more room to think about their routing, threat, mob control, stops, positioning, and all of the other team captain things that they're already expected to do. Of course, it'll give healers a bit more room to handle group damage instead of just having to babysit the tank through every pull. So, better late than ever, these buffs should make the rest of the season smoother, and hopefully Blizzard takes a bigger lesson into the next. It does actually seem like a really cool patch, and we're going to have videos on really cool things in that patch, like some of the leveling changes and heroic world tier.
I'm looking forward to playing this tonight, man. Another
are demanding these features be added to Classic Plus. Blizzard, they're going to be adding them. These are the exact features.
This is Classic Plus according to the players. I was bored, so I compiled most results from the popular survey. The Classic Plus product was released in January.
Features that Blizzard is all but guaranteed to add to Classic Plus, based on a 250,000 participant survey. That one from Jordy and Only Black Smoke. Going from 25 to 1, our first category is retail quality of life. It is clear that Blizzard wants to make the game more accessible, more streamlined for a larger audience. Number 25 would be toggleable animations and graphics. So you could go from retail to classic, or classic to retail. Maybe you really like the new character models, or you're tired of the old ones. The idea would be to give you an option. Obviously, you default to the original classic ones, but if it causes a single extra retail player to play, Blizzard's probably going to do the work. The technology exists, and it doesn't seem like it'd be a deal breaker for anybody. Number 24 feature that is very likely coming is AoE looting. 62% of the population is in favor, while 20% actually don't care. Which, yeah, pretty high number. There are rumors that the game is being partially funded by Xbox, so if that's the case, and the game comes to console, there's no way you're going to be looting without AoE looting. But there is something definitely lost with AoE looting, right? I mean, maybe it's a dopamine. I don't really love it. At number 23, we have layers. Some people hate layers. At least streamers definitely do. You also lose that feeling of knowing a guy's in a certain area and going and actually physically seeing them there. But layers are really the only way they're possibly going to do these giant mega servers. The majority of the community, they accept them as a necessary evil. Ultimately, when it comes to things like questing and grinding, most players would prefer layers to not having them. However, the majority of the community does want to see those layers increase in capacity, especially in cities. Most people would agree that you don't need any layers in cities. Just pack them wall to wall. At number 22, we have implementing the random dungeon finder, but only to group up, not to travel. It's a little bit of a mind bender, but the idea
that would be cool.
That you can randomly form a group, but then you have to physically go to the dungeon.
That'd be fine.
You can easily see this backfiring pretty bad if you don't like the group you're given. I mean, who's going all the way from Stormwind to Wailing Caverns if your tank looks like they're not very geared or something? I would love to hear your take on it, but I could definitely see it not going well. Now, number 21 is rated battlegrounds, PvP, dueling, some kind of leaderboard. On paper, the majority want it. Though the question is, would you actually play it? Would you really
I would play it.
As a level 60?
I would.
Or would they end up being relatively low activity? Only a small percentage of the player base actually engages with them. But everybody does seem to want them. The balancing drama around arenas would probably feed families. At number 20, the feature a lot of people want that is most likely not happening is transmog. The majority do not want to see transmog in Classic Plus, but I have heard that some private servers, they offer a toggle switch. If you toggle a button, everybody's transmog would become visible, so you could do things like contests and role-playing, and then everybody who doesn't like transmog wouldn't have to do it. Now,
transmog, I don't care about that.
That are all but guaranteed to happen in Classic Plus. Now, number 19, everybody wants the level 60 cap when we walk into Azeroth. That is guaranteed. The majority also want to wait and see, and maybe raise that level cap in the future. However, interestingly, the majority also don't seem to want to have cap leveling. 25, 40, 50. Though if Blizzard adds a lot of leveling content and people are just rushing to 60, I don't really get the point. Wouldn't gating the leveling at like 25, 40, 50? It would allow players to really enjoy the content and do things like the level up raids without feeling forced to get to 60 super fast. At number 18, we have the raid loot system that everybody wants.
Raid loot, okay.
The population, loot systems are like soft reserve, free roll, main spec over off spec. Those are what people want.
Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely not GDKP. About 55% of the population does not want GDKP in Classic Plus. That's a system where you bid for items with gold, which makes a lot of people rich.
74, 73.
But also people think it encourages gold buying and stuff. At number 17 is new class quests.
And the last one, hold on, guys.
So in Season of Discovery, some classes did feel like they got pretty epic quests, while everybody else got shafted. Could be an interesting way to balance classes too, and definitely make some classes more or less popular. Number 16 is achievements. Everybody wants achievements in Classic Plus, though I do suspect that Blizzard will implement achievements that feel more classic than they do in typically retail or whatever. Meaning, for example, having an icon on your character like World Scroll RuneScape, where you can actually see, like, okay, this guy is Iron Man, or this guy is doing this specific kind of run. You know, something to really brag about. Number 15 is new professions. New professions sound great on paper, but what would that really entail? Like survival skills or what? If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Would be kind of cool to pull this. I mean, I'm sure people know what they want. Next, we're going to talk about some broad class changes. Systems that are definitely coming to Classic.
So that's
number 14
S,
is new playable races. You know, ones that already exist.
S2 to
has a huge amount of
S15.
approval. Leads to things like high elves and blood elves, which does kind of feel like playing a little safe. We're probably not going to be seeing any Drakthir in Classic Plus anytime soon. Number 13 is Horde having Paladins and Alliance having Shamans. Seems like the majority want this. Would make it so both factions are practically identical, though it would also change the meta. Unless you change racials, a lot of people would prefer going Horde because
I think I got everything done.
for PvE. And number 12, talent specializations being reworked, but only with a light touch. I don't really know what a light touch is to modern Blizzard, but probably like 8 billion talent options and melee hunters, and oh, and of course Smite Priest being viable.
All right, we're gonna end this.
11,
What do we have for our? Let's just launch it. I mean, I know it's not gonna come on, but what we're gonna do, guys, because we really want to play. Give me shaman tanks. That'd be fucking sick, right? That'd be sick. We really want to play this, so I think. Ooh, let's watch this.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light
Liadrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Lorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The Sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath.
You gonna be back later? Hell yeah, Jeremy. I'll be back around 6. Yeah, I love that SOD. They just needed more changes.
I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out?
Seems like it was fun, yeah.
Flee and save yourselves.
Liadrin, don't.
Light be with you.
You see? She understands it's hopeless. Soon, you all will.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through... I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people.
I always get sucked back into WoW.
Please.
Playing this game for fucking 20 years.
I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
It's just such a good game to get lost in, you know.
Break one elf.
Just want to like just get sucked into something and just have a good time.
This darkness comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light.
I'm gonna start giving out more VIP badges to people that have been on my stream since I'm part-time now. For you ride or diers, we're gonna start giving out some badges tonight.
I beg you. Help us.
So if you guys want some cool badges too, come back tonight around 6. I'm gonna be on playing this tonight. Oh, and here they come. Yeah, she got the army. Shit.
The Sunwell will not fall.
Not while we draw breath.
She looks kind of hot there. She used to look ugly in the last one. She looked different. The World Saga. Oh, the list is back up. So it actually might be coming on really soon. The list is already up. Usually when the list is up means it's about to pop on. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on. It says 3 o'clock, but it says 3 Pacific. See? I wonder if it's gonna come on. All right, so we'll take a break. We're gonna go rest a little bit. What we'll do is we'll go rest. Yeah, we're gonna go rest a little bit. Get some rest, hang out. I gotta do the lawn too because it's growing and we're going on vacation next week. So I'm gonna finish my taxes, send them to the tax guy. Come back at 6, guys. Come back at 6. I will be here at 6. And we're gonna get some gaming in tonight. I'm gonna go host somebody who's on right now. Doc? Yeah. Doc's on right now. I'm gonna go raid Doc and then I'll see you guys a little bit later. See you guys in a little bit.